do. I'm about to stream these next 10 games. I got 10 games to go into the season, and we're about to see what goes on. Because last year I didn't make it to the playoffs. I didn't do good or anything. It was just a first season. You know what I'm saying? So it's like first season, with my player. First season we're trying to understand what I need to do as far as this game. Also, I just want to let y'all know I have not simulated any games. I've batted unless I was pitch hitting or they didn't play me. I've played every game from even the first season and this season.
Time for minor league baseball here on the
So
show.
Everything that you see is with my average home run, RBI, stolen base. I actually got a stolen base in the game, so I got 3 stolen bases.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I grind out everything, bro. I grind out everything.
Adrian Benitez, the
because I don't know.
right-hander, will get the nod here.
I want to feel like I did everything.
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance
you know what I'm saying?
to
So if I didn't do good, it was because of me. If I did do good, it'll be because of me, not because of simulation and stuff like that.
He's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners.
So I also changed my
if he wants to have
my batting stance. I found Will Clark's batting stance, and I used to imitate his batting stance back, when I was a kid. It was just always something nice about his batting stance. The other batting stance is Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr., but it was always just something about Will Clark's batting stance that I like.
Question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
So that's the batting stance. I had Josh Reddick.
Team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to
all the way up
throughout the
until
clubhouse.
now.
You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good.
Let's see what the winds look like. It's only 2 miles an hour.
Baseball
to the left, to the right.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If there was somebody on base, I probably would look for a pitch to hit, but I'll be trying to get walks, man.
3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
I'll take you deep into the count, stuff like that.
Him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk here in the top of the first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been,
I think
this is a
I
smart
got in the last 10
no
games.
reason to tempt fate out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eldon Knight, looking for better
about 5 or
results
6
than
walks
last
in
night
the
when he
last
went
10
over
games.
4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now they've got him in a rundown. And
wow,
he
bro.
might, but he
Every
can't
time I
escape
record,
the tag
homie,
there,
I don't
and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Max Horton. As we run
Every
you
time
the
I
numbers to
record,
see the
homie, I do
splits
not get
between
a steal,
July and
bro. I
August.
always get picked off, but when I don't record, I get the steal.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is
striding in once again, Brian Baroa. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Layne is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Yard goes lead it 2-0.
I don't even have it anymore.
digging in the switch
So that's
hitter.
my average, homie.
Boy,
326,
Layne. He
23
drew a
home
walk
runs.
his first time up.
93 RBIs. The whole thing was to hit above 300, to hit 25 or more home runs, and to drive in 100 or more
Here's the first
RBIs.
offering.
Oof, oh,
And that one right
God,
down
yeah.
Main Street. Woodyard leads off first with one away.
I'm gonna let him steal. He ain't gonna throw me. He ain't gonna throw it again. Is he gonna throw it again? He ain't gonna throw it again.
Runners off for second. Strike
He threw it
taken to
again.
throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Bouncer up the middle. To his left, Michaels on to first, and there were two down.
It's all good.
Ready for another shot now.
So I was actually,
already
like I
the
said,
beginning
I
of the
wanted to hit
seventh
over
inning here as
300,
this game has had a very
but I was
brisk pace
actually
to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able
trying
to
to go
score
for,
any runs
330 or more.
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Nope.
And bro, I cannot swing with
If you're ever going to see a
square
position
or
player
O.
go to the mound, it's going to be in
I
a
feel so
situation like
uncomfortable
this.
swinging
Get him
with
to
square
relax a
O.
little
It's like
bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that
I
fastball
only
back
use
in the
X
zone. Can't allow
like
this guy to lead off walk.
99% of the time.
3-1.
I use X for all my home runs. I don't even think I got a base hit with square O. Like I said, if there was people on the base, I probably would swing or look to swing.
He's in there for strike number 2.
You know, I'll take him
Looks
deep
like
in the
he's got
count.
a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Like I said, this is Will Clark's batting stance that I just found.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch
So
a
3
run across
at-bats.
yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense
I've been
a
on
little
base
bit.
twice.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eldon Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw over to first. Runner back safely.
And why? I want my gloves to be on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I want my gloves to be on my hands.
Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are
So what I
2
did was
aboard now.
I took them out my pocket.
Hey, this might be
to
their
see if they
best
was gonna
opportunity
be
to at least get on the board. They've
on
been
my hands
struggling
when I'm on the base
offensively, and
paths.
they find
Nope.
themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting, Jason Grantham. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
On to first, a double play.
Damn, still got it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Hot Boy Layne, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Runners on the move for second. Very weakly on the ground.
Wow.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead.
But I didn't think he was going to steal.
Standing in, Alan Michael. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael.
This one's flared toward left center. Olsen coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-1, the final score in tonight. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Benitez with his 4th win this season. As we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner in first with 2 down in the inning.
So like I said, that was the 10th game. 10 games ago. This is 9 games ago. So let's see what's going on.
Hot boy Layne. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Damn.
A good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front.
That's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Fightin' Phils came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Juan Casper gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season.
Am I 67 overall, or am I 69 overall?
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes
I think
your
I'm
way on this
67
show.
overall.
Harry Marcus, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped
like
another one last
sometimes
time out, and in
strike,
fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I didn't think I got all of that.
Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty.
Yeah,
he didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Just right over the wall.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alan Michael. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hit in the air out to center field. Layne has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hot boy Layne. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Wow.
Number 93 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Nasty,
striding into the box, Pop Boy Layne. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of...
Man, I missed.
The catcher, number 17, Freddie Miranda.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Just imagine.
At the plate, Pop Boy Layne, as the switch hitter will take his
if I didn't
cuts
swing at
left-handed here.
I felt bad.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sandoval has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Bad hitting, bro.
Settling in now,
Bad hitting.
Chad Huggins will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Not patient at all.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Skaggs over to his left, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final.
That was bad hitting for me.
Javier drives one in the air, deep right center field. Back goes Moncrief, still going, still going, still going. That ball's off the wall and bouncing away. Javier might round the bases. Hayward has scored. Baez rounding third. He's trying for an inside the Parker. The throw to the plate. He slides. He's safe. Inside the park, home run, Javier Baez. Cubs lead 2-0.
So, damn, 2 and 3 in the last 5 games. So 1, 2, 3, 4 night games, and then it's 1, 2, yeah. So these next 2 series, bro, is a 4-game series to end the season. So let's see what we got here. Contact, it'll cap out. Okay. Alright. I'll do that later. Damn, I might have to cap that out, bro. That'll go up to 49 cap. I won't have to touch that for a while. And then that'll go up to 38. I won't have to touch that for a while. Arm strength. Batting clutch. 63, okay. Man, though, this all is capped out. I might have to get that out the way, man. Yeah, shit, I won't have to worry about that for a minute. I can just upgrade it. So yeah, I'm 67. And we're going up against a left-hander. My slugging percentage is 568. That's damn good. You know, if I can, I don't know if I can get this guy.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Hal Flack, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one.
Overall 7, maybe.
Zach, what's the word on him?
With, you know,
hey man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Only 1 home run, 6 RBI,
lots of hits and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
I hit a ball.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus.
Building.
Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
I think I hit it like 468 feet.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Really? Damn.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Eldon Knight would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good
Man,
swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Dude, they've been walking me a lot. Like over the last 20 games, I've been getting walked a lot.
Digging in now, Eldon Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eldon Knight.
Comes set with the 0-1. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
So striding in, Isaiah Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball to second, and this is knocked down over there. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Is that right?
Stepping into the box, Jason Grantham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Cedeno, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Come on, man. This dude been struggling like a motherfucker, man.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2.
Standing in, Julio Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Berg on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Dude, I want to know what happened to my slow motion, man.
So digging in now, hot boy Layne. He drew a walk his first time up.
Layne.
Go ahead and still get that out the way. And let's hope you don't get picked off.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
In now,
my thing is, why was he trotting?
He's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Look at the gapper, man.
Stepping in, Isaiah Berg.
Now batting. Right fielder, Isaiah Berg.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Mendez is there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jason Grantham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Jason Grantham.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Woodyard over at second. Layne on at first with 2 down. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in, hot boy Layne. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Hot boy Layne.
Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Ramirez right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So coming to the plate, Pop Boy Layne. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I don't like that call. Look at that. That's a ball.
Now here's the pitch.
See?
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tobin has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I just missed that one.
So striding forward now, hot boy Layne, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way, And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Romero giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Spencer gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Trenton Thunder and Garrett
So are we 0-2?
Right-hander from the Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy who's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Layne going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So stepping in, hot boy Layne. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll be back in standing up.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first.
I saw that.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one just missed outside. Eldon Knight would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit down the line at first. Benitez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Digging in for his second at-bat, hot boy Layne, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Ooh, I saw late on that one.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Okay.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year
run
with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now at the plate, Eldon Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, I got 95 RBIs on me.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings
you only play
complete,
140
and we are
games,
tied
so
2-2.
that's 22 games. that's 22 games that I won't, you know, like if it was in Major League.
In his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Let's see what it is. All right. Let's flip it. I ain't gonna really.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Layne brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second.
Good
and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Striding in once again, Eldon Knight, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Grantham. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Layne is off first with 2 away. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over, and he'll dive back in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Damn, man, how many fucking times you gonna throw over here, bro?
One error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ball.
Hey, I did that one time, and he was actually going to the plate. By the time the catcher got the ball, homie, I was already at second base.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Layne comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hot boy Layne. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
What do you got going on up here? Nobody on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. Reading used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Staples earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Julio Montoya records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap.
Oh, this is game 4.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is
I need to have a big game.
Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the
from now
until and the Reading Fighting Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Eflin gets into the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
RBI,
hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00
he
in his last
good.
3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Layne is right there, 1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact
Okay,
that
so
this
we
team
won.
leads the
We won the
league in
first. They
doubles,
won the
putting
second.
themselves
We
in
won the
scoring
third.
position time and time again.
Look at
Instead
Kenny
of having to
Tucker,
get a
catch
few
it,
knocks,
309.
one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This
Into the box now, Franklin Franco. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Layne moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Pop Boy Layne, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's set and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Let's see what is at the bottom of the first. I just missed that
Now
one.
a move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Funny, when they do that slide step,
they take the
I
field
can
tonight.
see the
They
ball
come in the midst of a
better
stretch where
when
they've
they do
dropped
that.
6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate
That's a good
now,
average, though. 323.
He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hot boy, Layne.
Anything in the 320s and higher.
Here's
That's
the first
damn
pitch
good.
to him. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
He gave it to him, bro.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
My plate vision got bombed. No discipline.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I felt it coming, but I still swung.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 4 full.
Back up.
Digging in once again,
Over
Hot
2.
Boy Layne.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1-0 the count.
So that's plate discipline, and when you do a check swing, it's plate vision. I guess.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knee. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Plate discipline. All right, so they're gonna walk me, bro. I'm not swinging at these. He's going to strike me out.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Eldon Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
Come on,
last
Eldon.
time.
Motherfucker.
this is skied out toward right. Lopez
Dude,
on
he
to
is
the
not
grass.
a good cleanup
He
hitter
gets
at
there to
all,
make the play
bro.
for the first
God.
out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Isaiah Berg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Isaiah Berg.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tobin ranging back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Layne rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That was aggressive. Russell gets some
Dan, you'll
aggressive.
take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does,
That was
especially when you're
0-2,
starting to score
so.
runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Look how off the ball was. I'm sorry, look how off that throw was to the plate. That's why I
no
kept
hits
going.
in 3 tries so far.
Are
He
they
struck out once.
bro?
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Layne ranging back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Like I can't judge it because I can't see. At least let me get a.
So a solo shot here to left center
you know
field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1
If you can at least give me
ball
an
game.
animation,
They
that'll
still
be
have the
bomb.
bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back
Because I don't know
is
when the
this
ball is
blast to
dropping, so I
extend
can
the
actually
lead to
take
3.
it.
Nice knowing you've
I
got
had
some
already
room for
jumped.
error, especially on the road.
Digging in,
I had
Jason
already jumped.
Flores. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jason Flores.
Pulled toward right center field. Goddard on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base. Digging in the switch hitter, Hot Boy Layne.
Hot boy Layne.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good pitch. Damn.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Tobin is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
0 for 3 with a walk. 4 games to go.
Away we go. Last of the 11th, tied at 7. Nobody out. Bud Norris delivers. Edwin drills it. Deep left. It is gone, and the Indians win it. How do you like them apples?
Blue Autumn McCall from the show. Blue balance. Silver sponsor. 2,000 per win. Job. Use in franchise. What's good? I don't even know who's looking. I don't even know who that is. Final 4 games, man. Final 4 games. Final 4 games, man. Final 4 games. Oh, okay. What's up, Timothy? You live close over there, huh? It's nice outside. Yeah, I'm in Vegas, bro. I'm in Vegas, man. We've been getting, it's been warm out here. It's been in the low 80s. So I got 4 games to go in the season, bro. I'm trying to get 325. No, that's not hot for Vegas, bro. That's not hot. That's nice weather. You know, it get 120 degrees out here, 121, 118. Yeah, it's starting to warm up. By the end of May, we'll be in the high 90s. And then June, homie, is 100, July 110, 15, 112, like that. August 115, 118, 120. So, man,
from the state of Ohio will do
from the end of May all the way up until
hey, this guy's done a real good job
September,
on the year, keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties.
So that's why out here when it dropped down in the 60s and 50s, people got on beanies and trench coats and jackets and gloves. And
in now, hot boy
that's cold.
Layne. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
You know, because it gets in the low 30s out here, man. In the winter.
Missed with a breaking ball.
It gets in the low 30s.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but
right,
it
man.
hasn't
So
been
I got 4 games to go. I need
they've
a
won
home run
just
and 4
twice in
RBI.
their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Ground ball with eyes and luck. That was ground ball with eyes and luck. Because it got there and he missed it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eldon Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
This dude, man, 0-2. They always got this dude 0-2, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, hot boy Layne. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hot boy Layne.
Man, I would have to like literally get like 3 hits a game.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
That's plate vision. Oh, okay.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Dang,
Salazar is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Travis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready once again, Orlando Dixon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Orlando Dixon.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-0. Ready for another shot now.
I need a home run
Layne.
and 4
guys,
RBIs,
7th
man.
inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Sam Travis. He went down on strikes last time.
They better let this dude draw this run in.
A 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Layne is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
I haven't had that slow-mo stuff in a while. So what I do is I immediately look at the little shadow, whatever that is, that little light at the bottom of my foot.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bird is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no
I try not to dive,
hit, no errors, and one man left because we've played 8 full.
You get hurt.
Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-1.
Last season I dove and I was out for like
Batista
2
takes
weeks.
the ball now in inning number 9,
Or
looking
for a
to
minute.
close the door. Now in the box for Layne. He got on top of one.
How fast he's going, how fast. You know he's going to throw a fastball.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's just as nervous as I am.
And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Maybe I should have put that on. Because if we tied and I come back up. Alright, but this is crucial. I should have had that on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Salazar sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Oh my God.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Like I said, I've played every game. I don't simulate
this presentation
or
of minor
anything.
league baseball. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball. Between William Endo, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. That's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
I'm basically
Coming to the
taking it
plate
upon
now,
myself to go
Knight,
to third.
and he could give his guys
Once it got in the gap, I was like,
come through here.
See, this dude is 1 and 2 outs. Well, come on,
Looking
man.
for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Dixon coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1.
I think that was my 3rd triple of the year.
Digging in, Sam Travis. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sent out to straightaway center field. Layne moves over. Oh, no, he missed it.
I couldn't get. Oh, my God. Bro.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. they're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
It wouldn't let me get straight, man.
Stepping in, Pop Boy Layne. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. From the stretch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. So striding in, Francesco de los Santos. He drew a walk his first time up.
De los Santos.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Goddard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So digging in now, Pop Boy Layne. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up
there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Salazar racing back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Pop Boy Layne. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Layne.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Salazar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Pop Boy Layne. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. Seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hey, get your pitch. You know better right now. Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind.
Not that good when it comes to bases
back
loaded,
in the
but
strike
I'm not
zone
bad.
right here.
I'm okay.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field.
Did I get it?
That's well
Did I
hit.
get it?
Dixon
Did I get it?
going back on it.
Go, go,
One
go.
run scored.
Go, go, go.
And a second run is across. In to score is the runner
Base
from
clearing
first.
double,
It's
bruh.
6-1.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Standing in, Eldon Knight, runner in scoring position with 2 guns.
You gotta, after this, you gotta promote me, homie. Come on, you gotta promote me after this. You got to, bro. 25 home runs, 90.
Hit on the ground to third. Dodd ranges to his left. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong.
Dude, I gotta go to Double-A after this season, dog. I have to go to Double-A after this season. You cannot keep me at Triple-A batting 323, 26, or 25 home runs. Come on, bro.
Used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
A home run, 2 doubles.
His 6th winning decision in this one, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. William Endo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.
Let's go. What's this, game 2 or game 3?
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Labor
Day matchup in store for you here between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Rowley, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Yes.
Striding into the
25
box,
home runs, 100 RBIs, bro. That was the goal for this year. No less than 25 home runs, no less than 100 RBIs.
Prior to
the batting average,
on first,
I didn't want to be no less than 300, so I thought that was where I'm at now. That's pretty decent.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
25 home runs, 100 RBIs, but 320, over 320 batting average. You gonna keep me?
Served out to left off the end of the bat. And
keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
And he can't come up with it. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think is base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
You know what I'm saying?
So striding forward now, Jason Grantham. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Settling in now, Jamal starts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jamal starts.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Layne is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting.
325, 25 home runs, 101 RBIs, bro.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound.
I meant to check swing.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
That's all good.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Richard Jansen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Layne on the move, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again. Pop boy Layne, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. 4-1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Salazar has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs.
I just missed that one.
No errors and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4, we digging in and looking for more. Jamal starts.
Jamal starts.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goddard on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again. Hot boy Layne. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hot boy Layne.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air towards center field. Salazar is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Fightin' Phils host road win number 40 on the year. Stephen McCarthy wins his 3rd of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Was that for a game?
Looking his first time, this was ripped down the left field line for an extra base hit. Trout at career hit number 1,000 and does it in grand fashion with his 17th double of the season.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was it. That was the end of the season. I batted .323, 25 home runs, 101 RBIs. Come on, man. Show me some love, homie. All right, every day. New World Series champion. I'm going to find our first place. Can somebody help me out? Field home on stadium, top spot. All right. Well, congratulations, Huddersfield AA have finished the season 88-52 and won their division. You will be taking on Thunder in the division series. Okay, the minor league playoffs are about to begin. Would you like to stop simulating? Let's go. So, you still make it to the playoffs. I mean, you still play. They don't just simulate the games. Oh, see, they go to speed. What else I got? Speed go up to 48. Play vision. These are caps. Yeah, I gotta get that speed up.
chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience can be a major plus to their development.
All right, let's go. All right. This is definitely, you know, make sure that if you perform, you know, it's a chance that you can either move from get to the next level. I don't know if you can skip.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. A critical one in store for us here. It's game one between the Trenton Thunder and the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Is there a lot of people? Yeah, it's a damn near pack out.
A right-hander from the Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
All right. I wish we can make it still.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Romero ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway.
He said that ball was
his
smoked.
first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
We ain't scared of the playoffs, bruh.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early,
ready to take his hacks again, hot boy Layne, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, crowd, but he's back in easily.
We ain't had a crowd like that all year.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Woodyard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ah, God.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Good hit. That was clutch, man.
And that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on.
I just stuck his barrel out there.
New school, I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Ready for another
That's
chance.
2 hits to the opposite
Knight.
field.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around.
Showcasing my skills.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Cedeno comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Layne is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, hot boy Layne. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
You gonna throw me something down the plate?
Delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
I mean,
he's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
I'll walk him too.
Here it comes, 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Hot boy Layne will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Lopez over to his left. And there are 2 away now.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
3-1.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a...
I shouldn't have swung at that first pitch on my 4th at bat. I should at least...
Ian Kinsler at the plate, 0 for 4 on the afternoon. Swings at the first pitch and a line drive to left field. Caught by Lonnie Chisenhall. It's over. 21 in a row. The Cleveland Indians have set a new record for the longest win streak in American League history.
All right, well, I'm going to end this stream and then I'm going to start it up and just call it playoffs.